pretty strong statement from the National Hockey League on Saturday with the 15-game suspension to Shawn Thornton. A few more games that I had predicted 10 or 12 games, so certainly a loud statement here about how the league feels about this type of infraction. Pretty unique incident in the sense that there's no real comparison that the league was able to point to as another similar incident over the last couple of years. So from that perspective, that was unique. So the other thing is Shawn Thornton has no priors, so that made things interesting as well in terms of a player that had always played within the lines while playing his role of enforcer. And I suspect because of that reality, the fact that Shawn Thornton has never been suspended before, there could be grounds for an appeal here from the player and his agent. I spoke to his agent on Saturday, right after it was announced by the National Hockey League. Anton Thun said for now, obviously they're very disappointed with the length of the suspension, but for now they would take a few days and regroup and decide whether or not they would appeal. So that's going to be an interesting one because I think it is a number that's a bit higher than most people had predicted with the 15 games. Now, the league just felt that it was clear that it was premeditated and an act of revenge on the part of Thornton's part when he chased down Orpik in that game last Saturday night after Orpik had knocked out Louis Eriksson earlier in the game. And I suspect Thornton will continue to maintain that it wasn't revenge, but rather just taking probably the biggest guy out of the scrum, which happened to be Orpik. Obviously, the league doesn't buy that. So we'll see where this goes, but a pretty unique suspension because of all the variables, and sort of closes the chapter on what was a pretty event-filled hockey game last Saturday between two bitter rivals, the Penguins and the Bruins.